Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to New Japan Pro Wrestling Destruction in Kobe. We have our New Japan World Players set to 2 hours, 0 minutes, and 50 seconds. That's 50, not 15. So the timestamp is 20050, just in case I misspoke there. We are going to be hitting play on go in 3, 2, 1, go. And we see AJ Styles. Our first match here is going to be AJ, Tama Tonga, and Cody Hall taking on Okada, Sakuraba, and Toru Yano.
Very interesting matchup here, and the phenomenal one AJ Styles is going to start things off against Okada, the IWGP Heavyweight Champion.
Let's not allow ourselves to forget the last time we saw these two, AJ pinned Okada in a tag match.
Exactly, and we're in a tag match here, starting off in a very familiar setting, 2 Ashton's Point, folks. This is the second half of this New Japan show, Destruction in Kobe, and we will see now if Okada can bounce back from being pinned by AJ Styles. You gotta wonder, Ash, I've been asking your analytical questions all night, so we're gonna continue that trend here. If you're Okada, are you a bit psyched out by the fact that the last time you were in this situation you were pinned by AJ Styles, or do you just got your game face on and you try and shake it off?
I think there is a degree of psych out here. Normally, I'm the first person to say, no, these wrestlers are professionals, they don't dwell on the past. But if you're Okada, you've got to be thinking, as long as I'm in the ring, there's a chance that someone could pin me. And you would want to get out of the ring more frequently and quicker. So to me, if you're Okada right now, it's almost like you're uneasy just being in the ring, just because there's even if you're confident enough to not think it's likely to happen, there is still a chance, however slim you might believe it to be, that someone on the opposing team could pin you and end up with a title shot.
Exactly, and you see there Okada ducked prematurely. AJ trying to capitalize, but look at that, eats the leg there.
Back
Okada
elbow though.
for it. Elbow.
Oh, Okada went for the drop kick.
Oh, and AJ, look at that, the jackknife cover there.
Oh, he's getting him up for the Styles Clash.
Oh, look at that. And Okada
How
fighting
smart
out
is Okada, the kicks to get out of it. And now goes for the Rainmaker. No.
Wow, oh, roll up here, roll up. And these two, look at the sweeps. And now, oh, look at that, kip up. Wow.
The amount of athleticism in the ring right now is truly incredible.
I could watch those two go for 60 minutes. I swear, I could watch them go all night long. Those two are so talented. You know, all throughout the G1 Climax, Ashton, I spoke so highly of Okada every chance I got. And reasons like that exchange there. And AJ's frustrated. Look at that.
Going after the fans.
AJ has no reason to be frustrated, though. He is leading.
Oh, and in comes Sakuraba. Look at that. Okada unashamed to tag himself out of this match.
And then here comes Cody Hall. Is that smart by AJ Ashton to trust the young boy against somebody like Sakuraba who's so dangerous in there?
I don't think that it's necessarily him trusting Cody Hall. I don't think that he is counting on Cody Hall getting the job done. But what he also realizes is that he is pretty valuable on the outside, making sure that Cody Hall doesn't get pinned or screw up in any other way.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you there. And you've seen how Sakuraba, they're going to do the measured kicks there right to the thigh. And then Cody Hall trying to respond with the forearm. Sakuraba trying to protect the face, trying to guard.
And if you think about it, Sakuraba comes from a world in MMA where weight classes are everything. And
that's very true. And you're seeing that right here.
Cody Hall is about 4 weight classes above Sakuraba. So
Sakuraba, though, he may be more comfortable with Tama Tonga. And this young man, he really came into his own in the G1 Climax, Tama Tonga.
The amount of head shrinkers that he delivered, the amount of heads that he shrank in G1 was pretty substantial.
And while we're on the subject of G1, Toru Yano, Shibata had a heartbreaker earlier. Toru Yano actually beat Shibata in the G1 Climax.
Yeah, he did. Toru Yano is also horrified of Tama Tonga, so this isn't the best matchup for them.
And look at that. Toru Yano. I've never seen Toru Yano scared by anybody, actually. So this is
except for Tama Tonga, who he seems pretty consistently horrified by.
Yeah, look at that. It's really almost inconceivable to me that Toru Yano would concede the head games to somebody else. Like, oh, okay, you win. But he's doing that here with Tama Tonga. Now look at that speed. And now here
And
comes
the
the drop
drop
kick.
kick.
And there it is, right on point.
Tama Tonga is such a smooth athlete. Oh, but look at this Toriano removing the turnbuckle pad.
Oh, man. Classic Toru Yano.
He's going to crack. Yeah, right there. Wow. Cracks Tama Tonga over the back with the turnbuckle pad.
You know, it's funny, despite the fact that these guys are adversarial, I would love to see them on the same team one day. I think they do quite
Oh, he called it! He knew that someone was coming from behind, and Cody Hall ended up landing on the ropes. He's going to do it again, isn't he? Yeah, he caught AJ Styles that time.
Wow.
Toru Yano. Oh, but look at this Tama Tonga with the pad. The turnbuckle pad. Oh, and he just cracked Toru Yano with it. Oh, he goes after Sakuraba, and then he and AJ double team Okada. AJ going to the outside to take care of Okada. In the meantime, we still have Tama Tonga and Toru Yano here in the middle of the ring, but let's not forget, there is an exposed turnbuckle right now.
Yes, and that could be a key factor later on. But I love how, and what does it say about the mindset of AJ Styles, Ashton, that he jumps at the opportunity to unload some aggression on Okada. Like any chance he gets, he pounces on the IWGP Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah. He's got his eyes on the prize.
I mean, Ashton, he wants that title shot bad. I know
Can
he
wouldn't. Blame him? Wouldn't you?
Well, I think the IWGP Heavyweight Championship is one of the most prestigious world titles in wrestling right now, so I don't blame him. But here's
arguably the most prestigious world title in wrestling right now.
And I wouldn't be the one to contend that point. I wouldn't be the one to argue it with you on this night. But let me tell you something, Ashton, and here we may argue. Because even though AJ may not admit it to his Bullet Club stablemates, and nice there by Cody Hall. That was impressive.
But look at this, Okada from behind.
And Okada there, look at that, taking his shots now. But AJ vaults over. Kick. Could it be the phenomenal drop kick? And he got it. Wow. And I was getting ready to say before all this destruction ensued.
Yeah, I want to know what you want to say, John.
Yeah, I don't think AJ will admit it to his Bullet Club stablemates, but I think it has got to eat him up inside that he did not win the G1 Climax. I think he got some of his confidence back for sure when he pinned Okada. I'm not denying that, but I think he realizes, like, that G1 Climax is my chance to get back to the big dance, and now I've got to find another way. And I think what we're seeing from AJ Styles, despite the confidence that he has and the wins that he's gotten, I think he still reeks of desperation a little bit.
Toru Yano just got sent into the exposed turnbuckles. And John, I want to add, though, winning the G1 as great as it should feel is not a guarantee. Because whoever you lost to in the G1 tournament, and nobody loses 0 matches in that tournament, and whoever you lost to, you then have to defend your G1 title, your right to face the New Japan IWGP World Heavyweight Champion at Wrestle Kingdom. That is something that you have to defend against whoever you lost to in the months leading up to Wrestle Kingdom.
So we know that Tanahashi, he lost to Bad Luck Fale.
And tonight he is actually defending that right against Bad Luck Fale.
We know he lost to Naito, so he'll defend.
I think he'll eventually. Oh, and look again, Tama Tonga sends Toru Yano into the exposed turnbuckle. But as you were saying, yeah, he lost to Fale and Naito, and didn't he also lose to Styles?
No, he beat Styles for the
Styles on the last night. That's right.
Yeah. So he only lost then to Fale and Naito then, I'm guessing, because I don't remember Tanahashi losing to anybody else. I'll tell you, I find Naito to be a much bigger threat than Fale, to be honest with you. But
he is defending the right to face the champion at Wrestle Kingdom tonight against Bad Luck Fale. That is our semi-main event tonight.
And look at that Toru Yano there. Tama Tonga took way too much time. He was having too much fun at Toru Yano's expense, and Toru Yano capitalized. And now I think Okada may be getting the tag here. And he does.
As well as AJ.
Styles. Oh, man.
Styles and Okada. Styles with the kick to the gut. Best. Irish whip reversed by Okada. DDT. And Okada with the kip up. Beautiful.
Magnificent.
Okada whips AJ into the opposite corner. Oh, but look at this. Okada misses. AJ goes in. Okada turns him around. Oh, I think Okada wanted a drop kick there, but AJ kicked him in the face. Oh, flapjack!
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Goes into the cover here. 2. And AJ kicks out. But, I mean, Ashton, I want to build on a point you made earlier. You said that you would argue that the IWGP Heavyweight Championship is the most prestigious championship in wrestling right now. Okada is the champion, which means Okada is one of the focal points of the wrestling world right now. That's how good this young man is. And now could it be a tombstone here? Could it be a tombstone? And no, AJ slides out.
That's actually a point that I was on my way to making earlier. Oh, and look at that beautiful suplex onto the turnbuckle there. But as I was getting ready to say, winning G1 is great, but it's not a guarantee because you still have to defend that right. Pinning Okada in a tag match is a guarantee you are getting a title shot.
And that's an excellent point. That is an excellent point. And if you're Okada, and oh, look at the splash. Tama Tonga, good God. And now he's going to toss him into AJ.
Forearm, Superman punch.
Forearm. Wow. And now look at this here. And Toriano breaks it up.
Toriano is so crafty, you cannot take your eyes off him for a second.
But that'll be my final analytical question to you for the context of this match, Ashton. If you're Okada, are you sweating a little bit at all the contenders gunning for you right now between Styles?
A 100%, yes.
Oh, my God. No, Tanahashi. Oh, wait, no, not Tanahashi.
He turned it into a tombstone.
Good God. Can he get the tag here? Does he even want to make the tag here? I mean, I would.
I think he needs to.
I think Sakuraba may be the freshest man in this thing.
He is.
But
he hasn't been in this match for quite some time. Okada needs to get to him. And he does.
There it is.
And now comes Cody Hall as well.
Cody Hall missing the kick. Oh wait. Arm.
Kimura.
He got the arm.
He wants almost like a Kimura there. But in comes Tama Tonga. Oh, and takes out Toru Yano as well.
Look at that. They're isolating him. Cody Hall has got Sakuraba up.
Is he going to go for a gutbuster here?
I think he is. Single knee, and he got it, and he holds on. Oh, I thought he was going to hold on, maybe do backbreakers or something, but now what's Tama Tonga doing here? And, oh, wow!
Nice assisted splash there from Tama Tonga.
Two.
Sakuraba kicks out.
2 count. But yeah, I mean, I completely agree with you about Okada sweating bullets. I mean, he's got Tanahashi, the G1 Climax winner. If he loses to Fale, he'll have to worry about Fale, Naito maybe, AJ Styles, who pinned him definitively, to your point. Not a good time for Okada, but Toriano with the low blow to Cody. Oh,
Sakuraba the ref is down and out.
Wow, what a collision there. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, look at this sleeper. Sakuraba with the sleeper on Cody Hall. I don't care how big you are. Everyone's the same size when you're passed out laying on the ground.
And I mean, Ashley, you got to imagine that Cody Hall is sucking wind after that low blow.
Yeah.
It's got to be hard to get air in there.
Where is AJ Styles, and why is he not making the tag right now?
I see AJ stirring. I caught his hand in one of the camera angles. He could still maybe break this up. Cody Hall being so big.
There he is. There's AJ.
There is AJ.
With the eye rake. Oh, but Okada's in the ring.
And now he got the drop kick. And now telling Sakuraba to finish it. And will he finish it? Kimura. And that's going to do it. That's going to do it. There's no way Cody Hall can last. And there it is.
Cody Hall taps out.
Wow.
Cody Hall is going to definitely get a stern talking to after this, because that's the kind of thing that you just can't do.
No, not when the stakes are that high. And you guys may be thinking, well, what are you talking about? AJ Styles, I think, wanted to strengthen his psychological edge over Okada. Yeah. Okada, I think, needed this win, and he got it, even though he wasn't a part of the decision. I mean, I think Okada...
He was a major part in the decision, though.
Exactly.
Because, I mean, we had Sakuraba about to win, and then AJ Styles comes in, but Okada neutralized AJ Styles.
Exactly. And that man... And that's the prize that everybody's thinking about. That's the prize that Tanahashi has to defend his right to fight for it tonight against Bad Luck Fale. Again, you've got Tanahashi, AJ Styles, Fale potentially, Naito potentially. So many contenders coming out of the woodwork. Hell, maybe even the people that pinned Okada in G1 Climax. I was going to mention Goto, and people like that. You never know. Okada's a marked man. And, oh, look at this here.
Okada is cutting a promo, but I do not have a translation on hand, unfortunately.
Talking some smack to AJ Styles, that's for sure.
Yeah.
AJ looking back, and I'll tell you, Ashton.
He's really into it, I know that.
I don't know if this is smart. AJ coming back in here. Oh, man. I don't know if that was advised by Okada. Because even though they got the win, I still say the ball's in AJ's court. And now look at that, the gun to the head. Wow, the imagery there. Just blew Okada's brains out.
Wow.
I mean, Ashton, we were talking earlier about Matt Sydal. I forgot to mention in this match, let's focus on AJ's success. AJ Styles recently became the #1 contender for the ROH World Championship. I mean, AJ Styles is the epicenter of the wrestling world. Okada may have just laid down a gauntlet that he can't follow through on. I don't know. This is an intense situation yet.
Oh my goodness. I mean, it really does feel almost like a war. Like the line has been drawn.
AJ Styles, I have said multiple times since that man left TNA Wrestling, it has seemed like a career resurgence for the Phenomenal One, and he does not feel complete. AJ Styles does not wake up in the morning or go to bed at night as a whole human being so long as he does not have that IWGP Heavyweight Championship. And so long as Okada has it, well, then the hunt is on, I guess.
Wow.
And now look at that.
Toru is ridiculous.
Chaos reigns tonight. But for how much longer if you're Okada? I don't know, Ashton. I mean, you've got some legit contenders gunning after your title, but they don't call him the Rainmaker for nothing. He is so good, and he's the world champion right now. Everything's going his way.
I don't know about that. I'm thinking he's going to have to defend that title against AJ Styles sometime soon.
I'll never forget the first encounter those two had. It was when AJ joined the Bullet Club, and he demeaned Okada. He denigrated him in the worst way possible. He said, "Champion? No. Young boy." Still treating him like he was a joke. I mean, these guys have an animosity with each other that just runs so deep professionally. I think it's an animosity as intense as Shibata Naito, but in a completely different vein. And one of these days it'll come to the forefront, but it is not tonight. But tonight, let's see what our next matchup is on hand here.
I'm not sure. I think tag team championships, maybe?
Junior tag team titles?
Junior, yeah, it would have to be junior, wouldn't it?
Which means reDRagon's going to be retaining, unless something else happened we don't know about.
Well, you mean defending?
Well, yeah, defending the championships.
Yeah, retaining implies they've already won the match.
Yeah, which I guess I'm just thinking, oh, LOL, reDRagon wins, but not necessarily. We'll have to.
Oh, yeah, they're going against Time Splitters. Oh my.
Oh, this is going to be something.
I don't know about this, John. I mean, you said retaining. I don't know if that's such a lock right now.
No, certainly not, my friend. The Time Splitters, they can go. And the funny thing is, I always felt like this would be a dangerous team if they just got a 1-to-1 opportunity. It seems like every other time they get tag title matches, some other team is always involved, like it's a 3-team matchup or a 4-team matchup. No, Time Splitters have got this match all to themselves. This could be their moment tonight. And Kushida, the fanfare. People in New Japan love Kushida. Again,
we love Kushida. He's great.
What I love about Kushida, and I wanted to say this to you when we were watching the latest ROH episode together, he's not your typical high flyer. You know, he's got a psychological edge.
I don't think that he's much of a high flyer at all, to be honest.
He's just a technician with flair to me.
Yeah.
Like, that's really what Kushida is.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something, Ashton. I mean, I'm not even going to pose the question to you because I'm just going to come out with my own opinion. You want my analysis on this? I think Kushida may be the most motivated man in this match because only 4 days prior, he dropped the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. He could go from one title to another in the span of a few days. You have to believe that's on Kushida's mind.
Definitely.
And Alex Shelley, feel like I haven't seen him in forever. It's good to see him too. Time Splitter's looking to take this thing home. And reDRagon, and see, that's the thing. We keep talking about ROH because we know that New Japan and ROH, they have that relationship. Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, they are two straight-up badasses. They will choke you out. They will strike you to death. I mean, they are as good as it gets. And let me tell you something. I talk about how dangerous Kushida is, how technically sound he is with that Kimura. The mood Kyle O'Reilly is in, I don't know if I'd want to beat either of these guys right now. We'll see here.
I don't know if they're going to acknowledge O'Reilly's big match that he had at the All-Star Extravaganza pay-per-view for ROH.
They may not need to. They may acknowledge it when Kushida potentially leaves in a body bag. I'm telling you, Kyle O'Reilly, he's fired up. And Bobby Fish, I mean, these guys are already naturally intense. Imagine when you give them a reason to be even more intense. Outside of the fact, oh, wait, we're defending our championships. I mean, time splitters are game. They're competent and they're dangerous. I am not taking anything away from those guys. But reDRagon, the accolades this team has achieved, and they've only been together for what, 2 years?
A couple years, yeah, it's something like that.
Yeah, I mean, just unbelievable. Definitely one of the great tag teams in the world today, and there they are. And they are so focused. I'll tell you what.
These guys are excellent, but they both came up just short against Jay Lethal at the ROH All-Star Extravaganza 7 pay-per-view. I believe it was not this past Friday, but the Friday before.
Kyle O'Reilly, you want to talk about coming up short? He had the damn match won, but his friend, his former tag team partner of Future Shock, Adam Cole, betrayed him, stuck the knife in his back. When he revealed that he indeed was the fourth man of the kingdom, there was never any rift at all. It was all a ruse. And Kyle O'Reilly said, I will choke you out. I will put Future Shock to sleep, and you'll be eating your meals through a goddamn straw. I mean, Kyle O'Reilly was screwed out of the ROH World Championship, and I know the professional that he is. He's putting that in the back of his mind. He's thinking about defending those IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team titles. But Ashton, Adam Cole can't be too far behind in Kyle O'Reilly's thought process.
I hope Adam Cole comes to Japan.
I hope so, too. I mean, you know, say what you will about Adam Cole. You know, I think he's an excellent athlete. I know you think he's an excellent athlete, but that's not going to change the fact that Kyle O'Reilly wants to whoop his ass. And if I'm time splitters, but maybe, actually, here's the thing. I've been saying it's an advantage for reDRagon. Maybe it's an advantage for the time splitters. You know, an emotional Kyle O'Reilly may not be as a technically proficient or a submission sound Kyle O'Reilly. This could be a point of exploitation for the time splitters.
Do you really think so?
Potentially. I mean, here's the thing, Ashton. Would you rather do a task when you're focused and calm or when you've got the whole world crumbling around you? I think the answer's pretty straightforward. I think
that depends on how you react to situations. If you're Kyle O'Reilly, if you're a professional athlete and you've basically trained your body to react positively to pressure situations, I think that's the exact situation you do want to be in.
Oh, and now look at this. We've been talking so much about Kyle O'Reilly. Him and Kushida are starting this off, and I've got...
And you want to talk about worlds crumbling around you, Kushida just lost his title, and no more than a month or two ago, lost a clean singles match to Matt Sydal.
That's an excellent counterpoint. Excellent counterpoint. So, and now look at how these two guys are approaching. I'm so glad these two specifically...
Oh, but look at that! How smart is Kyle O'Reilly? Kushida approaches him with a ground-based offense, and O'Reilly does a simple cartwheel to get into position.
Yeah, but look at Kushida, though, with the follow-through.
Almost a helicopter there move.
Exactly, and then the gator roll into the cover, and Kushida just disorienting Riley, or at least trying to, and that's why I'm so glad these two started the match off.
Oh, you don't want to get too close to Bobby Fish's corner there, Kushida. He's going to take your head off, and you won't even realize it's coming.
And now, look at that, they're going to try the Greco-Roman knuckle lock, or at least I thought they were.
O'Reilly with the advantage, though, headlock.
I mean, Ashton, I've been spouting my opinions all matchup here. I mean, let's get some of your analysis on the table. What do you think of this situation here when you look at these two teams?
I think that right now, given the mental state of both teams, I think that this is reDRagon's match to win.
We'll see. We'll see. Normally, you know what? Normally you make such salient points, and I'm not saying this one isn't, but I would readily say, oh, yes, Ashton, absolutely, I agree. I'm more tentative here. I really am. It's a very interesting place for reDRagon to be. And now look at Alex Shelley. It's going to be an axe handle right on the arm there, and then kicks Bobby Fish. And now how are they going to take care of Bobby Fish here? Off the ropes.
Don't get me wrong. I think the time splitters are great, but the thing that, to me, the time splitters have always been great, but they've also always had a problem with putting teams away for the 3 count.
Yeah.
They're fun, and they're exciting, and they get the crowd going, but they don't necessarily win a ton of matches.
I mean, I may be showing a bit more of your heel side. You know, sometimes I may come off a bit critical of certain people and teams. So, I mean, don't be afraid if you feel like you'll come off that way. But I got to ask, do you feel like the time splitters may care too much about getting the pop rather than getting the win? Could that be a concern for the time splitters?
That's definitely possible.
And now look at that, Kyle O'Reilly over Irish Whip. And look at that by Bobby Fish. That was smart. And now look at that,
look at that, though. Alex Shelley taking advantage.
The sweep, though.
Sweeping the leg and the big
Wow.
knee from Kyle O'Reilly.
And that's why reDRagon is so good. That's why they're the champions right now, folks. Because of sequences like that. And now look at Bobby Fish. Sent Alex Shelley right into the guardrail. I'll tell you, Ashton. And that's why reDRagon is so good. Because when they've got a person weakened, it's just unbelievable. They just stay on him. The tenacity they have when they know we've got him right where we want him. Unbelievable. Second to none. And now Alex Shelley, you see, I mean, the image there of him just extending his arm, knowing that Kushida practically feels miles away as Bobby Fish continues the work. I mean, this is where reDRagon thrives, Ashton. And
the last time the Time Splitters won a simple 2-on-2 tag team match against a team that didn't have young boys on the other side was in November.
Good God.
It was against a team that was it also included Mascara Dorada on it.
You're talking, that was 10 months ago. You're talking almost a full year.
Yeah.
Good God.
They are struggling, man. They aren't. That's what I've been trying to say. They don't win a ton of matches because they are always so much more preoccupied with getting those crowd reactions.
Well, I mean, now I gotta ask you this. Does it even surprise you that they're in this position as the number one contenders for the IWGP Junior heavyweight tag team titles?
A little bit it does. But I think it really comes down to the integrity and kind of the reputation almost of Kushida.
Right.
Because I feel like just him being as exceptional as he's been this year, I almost said this season, this year, almost kind of gives him that inherent, maybe he can win this title, maybe he can win that title, almost just kind of a fluky, hey, this guy's really good, let's see if he can win this title off these guys, and give him a partner. Oh, he already has a partner, cool, let's put those guys against these champions.
Oh, and now Alex Shelley here in trouble. Oh, the control by Kyle O'Reilly.
He's a freak.
Good
He is
God.
a submission machine.
Unbelievable.
He's not even Samoan, John.
Exactly. I'll tell you, that's the same Kyle O'Reilly that took Jay Lethal to the woodshed, was within an eyelash of becoming the ROH heavyweight champion of the world. And now Bobby Fish coming in here with the body blows. Good God, this team. To think that they, I mean...
Let's not allow ourselves to forget reDRagon just very recently won the IWGP Junior Tag Team Champions on the last day of the G1 Climax, on the G1 Finals day.
That's very true, Ash.
They won those titles from the Young Bucks, and they're fresh champions. I believe this is their second run with the titles, but this is still a brand new run for them.
And now Alex Shelley literally crawling.
Kyle O'Reilly cutting him off, though, with an ankle lock.
With an ankle lock, wow. And Alex
but Shelley rolls through Kushida with the forearm. Shelley goes underneath O'Reilly, gets the tag. In comes Kushida.
Oh, man, now Kushida going to light it up here. And now kicking the arm of Bobby Fish, who I believe is still legal, Ashton.
I believe you're right, yes. Springboard. Or handspring it was.
There we go. And now...
There's too many springs in wrestling, John.
I agree, my friend. And now Kushida, the kick to the head there of Kyle O'Reilly. Now Bobby Fish going to try, and he gets some. Oh, wait a minute here. Double? Wow, Kushida. Wow, this man. And now hangs them both up. Oh, it's got to hurt. Not only does that soften it up.
Oh, Kushida is so exciting sometimes.
Oh, rolled through it. Oh, the kick that they got there, though, by Bobby Fish. Look at that, the strike by Bobby Fish. Oh, sunset flip attempt. Kushida, though, and it's got it. Kimura!
Oh, Kimura! I believe on ROH they were calling this the hoverboard lock.
Yeah, they're calling, the hoverboard lock. And now look at Alex Shelley, though. What's he doing here? Oh, what the hell is this? Oh, wow. Oh, and look at, oh, my God, look at this.
Kyle O'Reilly just slapping Kushida. I love it. Oh, but now look at this. An arm trap crossface.
Yeah, excellent by Alex Shelley. But Kyle O'Reilly with the power. And, oh, almost like a regal plex right on Alex Shelley. And now look at this. Oh, now.
Nakamura from O'Reilly.
Oh, my God. There's so much happening right now. And, oh, what a forearm by Kyle O'Reilly. Kushida fires
Oh,
up though.
Kushida just punched him.
Wow, that strike
Just
there.
a closed fist to the face.
And now it comes back to Bobby Fish and Kushida.
The legal men in this still.
Man, Bobby Fish's arm's got to be hurting like hell, Ashton. Kushida is relentless on that arm.
Yeah.
Every match, he picks apart an arm.
Tilt-a-whirl.
Look at this, goes back to it.
Bobby Fish.
To it. Look at that.
Oh, my God. He actually locked in the hoverboard lock. That's insanity.
He is so
the thigh kicks, though.
maneuver.
Dragon screw.
Wow.
So smart.
Bobby Fish, the pain he's got to be in is excruciating. I don't want to discount Kushida's pain, though.
Those kicks to the thighs had to hurt.
Certainly, and he does get the tag to Shelley here. And now
Shelley does not look like he's ready to be back in this match yet.
He doesn't. And he's going to...
Oh, look at that, though. He uses he uses Bobby Fish. Did he just flip the bird to Bobby Fish?
I think he did.
I think he did, too.
Well,
that was innovative offense, though. He used Bobby Fish to spear Kyle O'Reilly. Just threw him right into him. And now, Kyle O'Reilly caught the leg.
Oh, my God. Is it going to be another Regal Plex here? I know. Oh, Shelley fights out of it. And look at Bobby Fish.
Bobby Fish is so smart.
Oh, chasing the dragon. But Kushida's up.
He's got Bobby Fish trapped. Nice
wow.
there from Alex Shelley to get out of it.
Wow, this matchup.
Kyle O'Reilly goes for, but a forearm from Kushida.
And now,
Shelley, another forearm from Kushida.
Slice bread number 2.
Oh, and Shelley
got it. Wow, could this be? Oh my God, could this be it? 2.
Oh
no!
Shoulder up, even if only barely.
Wow. I've seen Alex Shelley win championships with that maneuver, and it couldn't put away Kyle O'Reilly here. Gets the kick.
Twists the arm up into an air raid crash, maybe.
Oh, and with a kick to the head to boot. Air raid crash.
They chasing the dragon, wasn't it?
I think so.
O'Reilly overpowers Kushida to knock both of them into the pinning combination to break it up.
Wow, that power from Bobby Fish. I gotta give Bobby Fish credit. That was great coverage by Kushida. You can't give him flack. Bobby Fish just wanted him more on that occasion. And now the inverted atomic drop. There's the low drop kick to the knee. And now...
and the drop kick.
Oh, man, time splitters are cooking right now. reDRagon's in a bad way, but they stayed alive, Ashton, and that may be all they need. Oh, wait a minute here. Vaulting over. Bobby Fish had scouted.
Bobby Fish with, nice.
Oh, wow.
Lifts him up and slams him into the barricade.
That guardrail just unbelievable on the back of Kushida.
Look at this. Kyle O'Reilly in the ring with Alex Shelley. I believe these are the legal men.
Yeah, they are the legal men. You're right about that.
Look at the fire in Kyle O'Reilly's eyes. He knows what he needs to do to win this.
He needs to power. Look, he's with us. Look at that face. He has that faraway look on his face. You think he even knows he's defending the tag title right now?
I'm pretty sure he does.
Now the alternating forearms here from Shelley.
And there it is. The first sign of life from O'Reilly. 3 forearms in a row. Kick. No, another forearm.
Discus variation there.
A kick to the back of the head.
Oh, wow. But Shelley responds super kick.
Sweep the leg. No. Another super kick.
Rebound lariat.
Rebound lariat.
And he got it. Oh, O'Reilly is fired up. Chasing the dragon time, maybe. No, brainbuster. Floats over. 1, 2, and Shelley stays in it.
But the armbar.
Oh, but Shelley has the hands clasped, Ashton.
Yeah,
Shelley has the hands clasped.
Look at Bobby Fish, though.
Bobby Fish. Headbutt.
That made Alex Shelley let go. He's going to have to tap, John. Kyle O'Reilly will break that arm.
Unless Kushida comes in. Where is Kushida?
Anywhere.
Kushida's on the outside.
Kyle O'Reilly has an opportunity right now to turn this into a seated Fujiwara, but it looks like Kushida's going to break it up.
Oh, moonsault. Wow, look at Alex Shelley's going to try and capitalize. Mahishiro cradle.
1, 2.
Oh, my
O'Reilly barely got his shoulder up.
God. I thought that was 3.
That looked like 3. Oh, look at that.
T-bone
in the corner.
T-bone
suplex there from Bobby Fish into the turnbuckle on Kushida.
Wow. I thought that La Magistral Cradle from Alex Shelley, that pinning combination was going to do it, but it did not. Kyle O'Reilly still barely kicked out. You want to talk about near falls. Good God. Go. Could it be a dragon suplex here? With the
I was going to say, it looks like Alex Shelley's going for a full Nelson here, but no, Kyle O'Reilly reversed into a sleeper.
Oh, the
cut from Bobby Fish. I believe we're getting
it's gonna
Dragon
here.
This might be it, John.
No! Oh, wow.
Oh, but look at this. Bobby Fish with the knee. O'Reilly with the kick. Bobby Fish with the tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Kyle O'Reilly with the knee drop. This might be it. 1, 2. Oh, Shelley kicks out. This match is insanity.
Remember what I said during entrances, Ashton? I don't really remember very often in our time viewing New Japan of time splitters getting one-on-one chances at the IWGP Junior Tag Team titles. This is their chance. They're not going to waste it. And Kushida coming in again. The kick to the head. Could this be the moment for the time splitters? Oh, the knee. Oh, Kyle O'Reilly.
Kyle O'Reilly is vicious.
He's a wrecking crew by himself. And now he's
going back after Alex Shelley, but Shelley just shoves him off. Shelley and Kushida both on the outside of the ring now.
But how smart is that, Ashton? Creating that distance.
Oh, yeah, it's genius. That's why I pointed it out. I think it's super, super duper smart by Alex Shelley rolling out of the ring at this time. But now I think we're going to get a chasing the dragon on the outside.
Oh, God, on the outside. You'll kill him.
No.
And now look at that. Oh, my God.
Senton.
Good God. And then, Kyle O'Reilly.
Drop kicks Kushida over the guardrail.
I saw Kushida spit something out. It was either spit, a tooth, or a mouth guard. You take your pick, folks, because that drop kick was vicious.
Or gum. Might have been gum.
It might have been gum. But Alex Shelley is all by himself. And now this is the moment for reDRagon action because Kushida is amongst the fans now. Alex Shelley is going in this alone. And I think his gas tank's on E here.
And if you look at Kyle O'Reilly, his gas tank is still at least half full.
Exactly. Oh, Kyle O'Reilly, he is so motivated. I think he could go for days at this point. And now look at this here.
I think we're about to get a little bit of a strike combination from O'Reilly.
Oh,
if Alex Shelley gets up on his feet, he might regret doing so. Wow, a guillotine.
The guillotine. And this could be academic here. And, oh, my God, what the hell?
Back.
What the hell?
The recovery ability of Kushida. Oh, the Pele!
You've got to be kidding me. Oh, my God. Look at him trying to wake Shelley up as if to say, this is our chance. This is our chance. Oh, my God.
Again, they're posturing to the crowd.
Where the hell did Kushida come from? And there's the combination. Oh, my God. Could they be moments away? But
no,
look at
Bobby Fish. He's going to knock Alex Shelley clean off the turnbuckle.
Wow, look at that. reDRagon so clutch.
Kyle O'Reilly. Beautiful butterfly suplex.
Amazing.
And
again,
transitioning it into second and even third. And now a butterfly DDT into a suplex. A wheelbarrow suplex even.
And wow, Kushida. Look at him though. I think he's going to roll out of the ring. And again, that's smart.
Alex Shelley is legal though.
Oh, I was about to ask you who's legal because I lost track.
Alex Shelley is legal. He never made the tag.
Oh, that's bad because Alex Shelley's by himself. And now, got the boot up though. Alex Shelley needs to last long enough for Kushida to recover. Can he last? Can he go to distance?
I don't think so.
That may not matter.
I don't think Kushida's recovering anytime soon.
That may not matter after that. Oh, what a kick to the face. And now, Tornado DDT here, spikes it. And now look at that, maintains the position. Brilliant. Oh, this is going to do it. This is going to do it. There's no getting out this time. Chasing the dragon.
Kyle O'Reilly was not legal, though.
2, 3 count. That's it.
Bobby Fish with the win.
I'll tell you what, though. Time splitters were game tonight.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Kushida, that clutch save.
Kushida gave everything. Bobby Fish had to sacrifice himself on the outside of that dive, that apron cannonball, just to kind of neutralize him. Once Alex Shelley was by himself, it was only a matter of time. The numbers game caught up to him, and that did it.
Yeah.
And now Kushida back in the ring, but the match is over. The decision's been rendered.
No, John, I want to tell you right now, I believe our next match is actually going to be Tanahashi and Fale.
My God, after this clinic? Oh, man.
Tanahashi is going to be defending the right to challenge the IWGP Heavyweight Champion at the Tokyo Dome against Fale here.
Well, bad luck, Fale. To me, I mean, and you and I, we went back and forth on this point a couple times in G1 Climax. If I'm bad luck, Fale, I look at this as my second chance because I beat Tanahashi. I could have won the block. AJ Styles had his feet on the ropes to beat me in my G1 Climax match. Well, it's not about that tonight. There is no beef in the Bullet Club. It's about me taking what I believe to be my rightful place in the Wrestle Kingdom 10 main event. Now look at this, though. I just have to acknowledge the show of respect between these two teams. They went to war for those tag team titles. And, man, what a match it was.
It was. It really was. And I just got to say, reDRagon still being the junior heavyweight tag team champions just feels right now.
I agree. I don't think I would have minded a title change here, but I think it's certainly reDRagon's time right now. And now, look at that. I think Alex Shelley, look at that. reDRagon, I think, was a bit perturbed for a second, but Alex Shelley showing respect, strapping the belt around Bobby Fish's waist. And now
Kushida doing the same for Kyle O'Reilly.
That is, I mean, you don't get
show of respect for sure. Oh, but out comes RPG Vice.
Well, they did get a win earlier tonight. Could they be staking a claim here? I know they're clapping. I don't know if they're sincere, if they're playing head games.
Yeah, you definitely have to be concerned that they're going to pull some crap here. I don't know.
And I think they're coming out here to campaign saying, hey, we want a shot.
Yeah.
I've never known reDRagon to shut the door. I know.
It's like Trent Barreto wants a handshake from Kushida, but Kushida's not complying.
Well, Kushida. Oh, no,
there
look at that. And there it is.
Yep.
After a great match like that and Roppongi Vice, but you know what, though? Roppongi Vice may be thinking we've been overlooked for too long. It's time we staked our claim in the tag team division. And then look at that. Disposing of Kyle O'Reilly here, taking the belt, and now Trent Barreto just staring at it. And now they're going to isolate Bobby Fischer. Kyle O'Reilly spent. He just had a clinic against the Time Splitters. And now what's Roppongi Vice doing here? Oh, my God. Oh, not on the tag title. Not on the don't do it. And no, Rocky Romero. And there it is. My God, spiked his head on the title.
Wow. I mean, these guys really did, in a way, they kind of dominated in their 8-man tag earlier.
And I think that's given them the chip on their shoulder that they needed to come out here, sully a feel-good moment between two teams who killed each other, and now Rocky Romero's going to grace us with his words. How nice. And now he's laughing, pointing the boots to Kyle O'Reilly. You know, these guys are looking to make their mark. I can't discredit them for that too much. I can't besmirch them for that too much. I just wish they went about it a different way. And now he's going to pick up Kyle. He's choking him. He's choking him with the cord. Hey, would somebody get in there? And then finally relents. And Trent Barreto posing at least with one half of the IWGP Junior Tag Team titles. And now Roppongi Vice, or I should say Rocky Romero, doing the same. And Roppongi Vice collectively is now leaving the ring, admiring their damage.
I think that they are definitely next in line for a tag title shot.
Well, if certainly for no other reason on principle for reDRagon, you don't let a beating go unanswered.
Yeah.
And this is not over.
You almost have to feel, though, like, if you're reDRagon, you also don't want to reward that kind of behavior, so maybe you just have a match with them the non-title.
Maybe. But if Roppongi Vice would win that match, I mean, can you imagine? You get beat down, and then you get beaten in a non-title match, what that would do to them psychologically if that were to occur?
Yeah.
I'll tell you, Roppongi, and you see Rocky Romero making that often imitated belt motion around the waist, Trent Barreto doing the same. They want those titles.
Popularized in North America as the discount double check.
There you go.
Thanks, Aaron Rodgers.
And Kyle O'Reilly now being helped to the back. It has been a rough go for that man. He may still be a champion, but I'll tell you, how much adversity can one person face before they finally crack? That's the question I pose to Kyle O'Reilly. But we have to shift gears here, folks, because our next matchup, to Ashton's point, Tanahashi, Fale. Winner maybe going to Wrestle Kingdom 10 because one of them will still have to answer to Naito. So we'll see.
Did Naito beat Fale?
Actually, I believe he did. I believe Naito did beat Fale, yeah. So he's
Yeah.
actually beaten both of the men in this match. Man, if you're... Actually, let me ask you, before this match, I'm going to ask something somewhat unrelated. I mean, if you're Naito, you just beat Shibata tonight, you know you're going to have a chance to get another shot at Wrestle Kingdom 10. Where is your confidence right now, knowing that you've beaten these guys? Like...
You're implying Naito knows enough emotions to understand what confidence is.
I actually think that's a fair counterpoint. But I gotta tell you, man, Naito is as legitimate a threat to Tanahashi's Wrestle Kingdom dreams as they come. And you guys might be thinking, well, John, you're certainly glossing over Fale. Here's the fact, okay? For as much as I can defend Bad Luck Fale, and I did in the G1 Climax, let's not forget it took a referee being pulled out of the ring and Bullet Club interference for Bad Luck Fale to beat Tanahashi. Had there been no interference, had there been no foul play, Tanahashi had the match won. I'm not saying Fale isn't capable of beating Tanahashi. He is. I mean, look at him. The man screams capability with how he looks.
You know what, though, John? I think that the one thing that you are overlooking is the Bullet Club. I mean, they cost Tanahashi his match with Fale in G1. Who's to say they won't do it again tonight?
And there certainly is nobody saying that, Ashton. They could be the wild card here. Tanahashi better have an answer. He didn't have an answer in G1 Climax, and he was able to go by virtually unscathed. I mean, he won the tournament, for God's sakes. He can't afford to do that again. He must have a game plan tonight, and I'm not talking about doing 50% more air guitar either. I mean, you need legitimate strategy here. This is serious. You're talking main eventing Wrestle Kingdom, one of the biggest shows of the year. And on that same note, Ashton, what is going through Fale's head? You've got a second chance here, and you've only got to beat one guy, not 9 matches, just one match. Maybe 2 again, because you have to answer to Naito at some point, but you really get my point in the context of tonight. And Fale has got to be feeling good about that. And now look at him, just so confident, just waiting.
When you're as big and scary and imposing as he is, you don't have any reason to feel anything other than confident.
And that's just it, man. That's just it. And now here comes Tanahashi, the ace of New Japan. I don't know. He won the G1 Climax, had a clinic with Shinsuke Nakamura in the finals. But that may become a moot point if he does not win this match tonight, and down the road, whenever his match is with Naito, if he's unsuccessful in that match as well. And there it is. There is that briefcase. It guarantees him a championship shot at Wrestle Kingdom 10. But
almost like a Money in the Bank briefcase, if I might.
Yeah,
I was in there and say that because it's kind of odd that they're both gold and everything. That's funny.
Yeah, in fact, Ashton, they look so similar. I was even tempted to say guaranteeing him a championship match anytime he wants rather than Wrestle Kingdom 10, but we have stressed Wrestle Kingdom 10 would be the place. Yep. Tanahashi would get this title shot.
Well, this makes it easier. Now, rather than going the full length of saying he has to defend his IWGP World Heavyweight Championship shot at the Tokyo Dome, I could just say he's defending the briefcase.
Yeah, and he is defending the briefcase. That briefcase could change owners tonight.
Yeah.
And, I mean, let me ask you, Ashton, I was really stressing, almost going crazy, mind you, when I said Tanahashi needs a game plan for the Bullet Club. Do you think he has one?
You know what, John? I don't think so. I think that he's Tanahashi. What more game plan do you need?
And you know what? Maybe you're right, man. Maybe you're right. And there it is. January.
I think it definitely helps that the only Bullet Club presence at ringside that I saw was just Tonga.
Yes, I would agree with you there.
If they would have like Takahashi and Cody Hall out there and maybe like Gallows and Anderson, I mean, I would be very concerned for Tanahashi, but given that it's just Tonga, I'm not really all that concerned, honestly.
And that's what it's all about.
I think that Tanahashi could win a 2-on-1 handicap match against Fale and Tonga if he had to.
And I would agree with that assessment. But that's what it's all about. January 4th, 2016 in the Tokyo Dome. That championship match. And look at the referee taking out the contract. That's what it's about. I mean, the stakes couldn't be any higher. And I mean, if you're Naito, and I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry that I keep going back to Naito. I don't want to make it seem like I'm giving Bad Luck Fale the shaft, but I mean, Ashton, if you're Naito, the table's set for you here.
Yeah.
You just beat Shibata. You have to imagine that even if Fale loses, I mean, let's play this game for a second.
These guys are setting up the pins right now. All Naito has to do is roll a strike.
Exactly. And that's just it. Because you know that Fale's going to put a hurting on Tanahashi if Tanahashi does win. Yep. Same thing for Tanahashi. Those dragon screws, though, like, Naito could just waltz in, win this thing, and I've been saying it all along. If that man, the first opportunity he gets at the world title, I'm picking him to win it. He's my horse to back. Why wouldn't you with the role he's been on? And now we'll get back to the present here because I'm thinking way too much of the future. The present is that brick wall known as Bad Luck Fale and just imposing his will in the corner, but Tanahashi, though, with the reversal. And I mean,
what is Tanahashi doing? That was a really stupid mistake on Tanahashi's part. Is he underestimating Fale?
He better not be, because I was even getting ready to ask you, Ash. I mean, what? I mean, I know we said, like, Bullet Club, maybe just being Tanahashi is enough, but dealing directly with Fale, the size, the strength of this man. I mean, do you just go with the chopping the redwood strategy, or do you think a little bit more ingenuity is in order to really stop the underboss of the Bullet Club?
I mean, if you think about it, Tanahashi's typical strategy is to target the leg.
That's true, again, with those dragon screws.
Yeah, I don't think that there's any reason for him to differentiate on that.
And we'll see here. I mean, again, to be fair to Tanahashi, he did have Bad Luck Fale beat at G1 Climax if it wasn't for the shenanigans that ensued. But they did ensue, and Bad Luck Fale did win, which is exactly why we're here. So it's not like it's a moot point. In fact, it's the focal point. And now you see here, and why would
you don't want to test your strength against him.
And now look at that. The Fale, a bit uncharacteristic, does the drop toe hold and then the side headlock here. And he's got it.
And you know what else is really uncharacteristic is Tanahashi being caught in a side headlock. That's very atypical of him.
You think he's psyched out a little bit. You think he's feeling the pressure about this defense of his briefcase.
I don't know. I don't know if I almost want to say maybe he's overlooking Fale because of Naito.
That could be. Naito, even when he's not playing head games directly, is playing head games indirectly. Because you might be right about that.
It seems like I can't say I entirely is not in this match.
I mean, I can't entirely fault Tanahashi for that, but at the same time, you're looking at a Wrestle Kingdom 10 main event. Why would you go for that? You know that's not going to work, especially with Fale's limbs as healthy as they are right now. Maybe after a few dragon screws, but certainly not right now. Now look at this, though. That's smart by Tanahashi. But and I say that.
It almost looked like an inverted Koji clutch, didn't it?
Yeah. And now Fale, though, and look at that. Fale, he's got the distance, and Fale shouldn't even be the one creating the distance. I mean, look at him. And now Tanahashi. I
don't think Fale is necessarily creating distance intentionally. He went out after Tanahashi. Tanahashi just outsped him to get back into the ring.
I just mean when he tossed him out earlier and he was just kind of standing there.
Right.
Like, you know, like, Fale, he's going to be so hard to stop in this thing. But Tanahashi, I could criticize him for his arrogance because you saw him kind of pose a little bit when he outsped Fale there. And again, he's going for this. It doesn't make any sense to me right now.
They're setting up, I think it almost feels like it's Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. But Fale, let me tell you, he's not going to go down quietly. And look at that, outpowering. Good God, and then hangs him off.
Just kind of drapes him over the top rope like a freaking dirty piece of clothing.
And now Tanahashi trying to fight. Can he stay in this thing? I mean, obviously it's far from over on both sides. But that's what I'm talking about, people. Fale's just imposing his will all day on Tanahashi. And now look at that Tama Tonga. Come on.
Yep.
Bad Luck Fale does not need this advantage here.
Well, he needed it to win the match in G1, didn't he?
I guess that's a fair point. But, I mean, come on. When you're the size of Fale and you got the power that he does, Tama Tonga should have just been ejected on principle. And now it's
Just
gonna.
rolling Tanahashi back into the ring as far as the ref's concerned. Oh, but
Oh
look at
my
that.
God!
Wow.
You ever wonder what your internal organ? You can ask Tanahashi after that. Oh my God!
What your internal organs would be like. What
Tanahashi
was
doesn't
that,
have a
John?
collapsed lung. It'll be a miracle. Beg pardon?
You said something about your
Oh
internal
well,
organs.
yeah. I was saying, yeah, if you ever wondered what it would be like to have liquefied internal organs, you can ask Tanahashi about that after that splash. And then I said, if he doesn't have a collapsed lung, it'll be a miracle.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know about a collapsed lung, but I definitely agree with you with the liquefied organs thing.
And then the guardrail. Good God.
2 consecutive guardrails, even.
And yet again, I just have to bring it up. If you're Naito, I don't even know if, again, we've already talked about the guy mentally, how we think he's just freaking crazy. I don't even know if he sweats either of these guys because he beat both of these guys. He beat Fale I think by count out. Or no, I think he did pin Fale. And he pinned Tanahashi.
Yep.
So, like, they're setting the table for him, dude. Like, Tanahashi's got to think of a plan here. And he gets back in the ring because he's not going to go down like that. And it ain't going to go down like that, not with the briefcase on the line. But Fale's just thinking, yep. I think he's even thinking what he's going to do after this. Like, man, I saw this diner across the way. I definitely want to check that out. Oh, let me just step on him here for a few seconds. And it's just, it comes so naturally to Fale right now. And now Tanahashi.
Fale's not even thinking about this match anymore. He's just thinking about the sushi he's going to eat afterwards.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, man. It's not even like he just knows I'm going to impose my will.
There.
Oh, man. He is fighting up
scoop
here.
Slam. Tanahashi, get jealous.
I know.
You can't do it to me, but I can sure as hell easily do it to you.
And stepping on the pose.
That's actually really cool.
And you know, normally with any other human being, I'd admonish them for their arrogance. Hell, I've even done it for Naito. I ain't gonna tell Bad Luck Fale he can't celebrate. I want to live.
What is there to celebrate, though? He hasn't won yet.
And that's just it. I mean, that would be my point, right? But he is dominating right now. And now look at this. Tanahashi gets the legs up.
Yep.
But just staggers Fale at best. And wait!
No.
Got closer that time, but Fale's still too much. And Tanahashi kicks out.
Of course he kicks out. He kicks out in his sleep, for God's sakes.
That is true. That's not a joke, people. If you want to get that reference, maybe just type it into YouTube and you'll get that as the first result. I'm assuming, anyway. And now Fale stays just firmly in control here. And, oh, man, now he's got him just really grounded. And, oh, look at that grip.
Yeah, that vice grip.
Right on the shoulder. And just really weakening. And you have to imagine, I mean, working over that area, it may hurt a little bit. Not saying he couldn't get it off, but it's got to be a bit more excruciating to do a sling blade when you're in that kind of pain. And now, oh, look at that. Floats it over. And now he's really got the pressure on it. Wow. Look at Fale go from just hold to hold there. And now changes his positioning and now gets off.
Very impressive stuff from Fale.
Fale. I mean, the man's dangerous enough when it's another day at the office.
I'm going to tell you right now, John, this match might not be quite as intensive on the heart as the last one, but it's still very, very interesting just to kind of see the mind games between these two guys, because you really have to pay attention to Fale, because sometimes you notice that he just kind of, some of the simplest stuff, like right there, Tanahashi wanted to go for a scoop slam, but instead, Fale did one. And even there, Fale went for a big body slam, and Tanahashi rolled out of the way. There is a mental chess game going on in this match.
Exactly.
And I would say Fale has been winning it so far, but Tanahashi might have just taken the lead by getting out of the way of that big splash.
To build on your chess analogy, here's how I see it. Fale's consistently put Tanahashi in check, but Tanahashi's found a way out before it becomes checkmate. And how much longer he can survive, well, that's up to Tanahashi. And there's another forearm there. Now he is strumming that guitar. I even kind of criticized it earlier, but let's see if he can build on it. Elbow drop there.
Into the senton.
Nice. Hooks the leg.
2. Only a 2 count, though.
And that's something else I would like to point out, Ashton. From where I sit, maybe you differ with me on analysis, but I did like that from Tanahashi. He needs more urgency on the pin attempts. Yeah. I still think he's overlooking Fale just a little bit. Could it be the sling blade? I think he might have been
No,
thinking about it.
but I think he's going to skin the cat here. Oh, but not if
Wait a
Tama
minute.
Tonga
No,
has anything to say about it.
Tonga. Oh, and that doesn't really have to say much, I guess. And
Oh,
now.
is he seriously going to pull him
Fale,
over the top rope? He is!
Oh, and he did it. He did it.
Wow!
Yeah, Fale goes over the rope here.
That
And
was
if I'm
impressive.
Tanahashi, I don't even try and pursue. Oh well, I guess. Well, that's why I'm not Tanahashi. I guess. I was gonna say, catch your breath. It's gonna be a high fly blow.
He hit it,
and he got it.
That is so consistently a turning point for Tanahashi in his matches.
I'll be honest. I half expected Bad Luck Fale to just catch Tanahashi, but it was too much. Bad Luck Fale buckled, and now Tanahashi's in control. Gets back in the ring here. Yeah, if I'm Tanahashi, I take the count out, Ashton. I take the victory any way I can get it.
If he can, absolutely.
Because here's
Look at
the thing.
Sweat on the ground from Fale's head.
Good God.
This dude doesn't even sweat normal-sized sweat. His sweat is just gigantic.
And now look at that.
He sweats buckets where normal people would only sweat a glass.
Exactly. And now look at this. Going to try and trap the leg.
And the dragon screw.
Good God.
Wow.
Fale in pain here. That
screw is going to do some major damage. He might have torn some ligaments in Fale's knee for all we know.
Cloverleaf.
Oh, yeah, he wants the cloverleaf too.
Can he get it? Fale's so big.
Take full advantage of his leg trauma.
He's so big, though. Can he turn him over? He's working it, and he got it.
Oh, it's not fully locked in yet, though.
Not fully, no. He's still got it. Oh, my God, the leg strength.
Unbelievable. That was leg and core, brother.
Do you think maybe Tanahashi jumped the gun a little bit? Maybe thought it was too easy after only one dragon screw? I mean, I don't know. And oh, my God.
The impact of that corner splash. And now a big splash, and he hits it. 1, 2. And that's another thing. I don't know if you've noticed, John, but it seems like Fale's kickouts are all very effortless, whereas when Tanahashi kicks out, he needs to exert a lot of energy to do it.
I completely agree, and that could be, a very significant disparity between these two men. Oh, could it be the grenade?
It looks like he wants it.
Oh man. Oh,
he's got the throat throttled, but no, Tanahashi returns with a European uppercut.
I know. Wait. Are you kidding me?
Tanahashi wants a sunset flip of Fale. Too big, too strong. Not going to let it happen. Possibly a seated senton here. Oh!
He actually got it. 2. And wow.
I don't think Tanahashi even got his shoulder up there. That looked like a 3 count to me.
How disoriented, though, must Tanahashi be to not even have the wherewithal to move out of the way? 9 times out of 10, when you see a big guy try a move like that on the other guy who attempted the sunset flip, the guy who attempted the flip gets out of the way. Tanahashi didn't. He got squashed by Fale there. And could it be bad luck fall time?
It might be. Looks like he's calling for it. Here we go. He has him up. Is he actually going to hit this?
I don't know how Tanahashi could fight out, and then we have our answer. We have our answer there.
Oh, a big left jab.
And what actually sinks Fale to the ground. Damn.
Wow, yeah. I mean, was that a closed fist? It looked almost like it might have been.
I thought it was an open palm strike, actually, but it might have been a closed fist to do that kind of damage to Fale.
Yeah, that looked brutal.
That could be the desperation blow from Tanahashi here. And now look at this. He's going to continue to fight. Both men are back up. The forearms there from Tanahashi. Oh my God, Fale. Jesus. And now again, the forearms here. And another clubby blow there. Good God. Oh, man. Fale is not to be denied tonight. Is Fale even beatable on this night with everything on the line? And now Tanahashi goes off the ropes. Going to be Sling Blade. Got caught. Samoan drop. Can Fale be stopped, Ashton?
I think he can be stopped, but I don't know if Tanahashi is the man to do it right now.
I don't know either. And that's the scary thing.
You know, I used to say Mark Henry was the sweatiest person I'd ever seen, but I think Fale has taken that role.
Oh, wait, could it be Sling Blade time here? Again! Spear! Every time I think Tanahashi's going to get it, and oh, look at not even go over the cover. How smart is that by
He wants the bad
Fale?
luck fall.
That is so smart by Fale
put
to
this
me.
thing away.
He's going to get it this time, I think.
Up. He has him up. Tanahashi's fighting, though. He fought out of it.
Wow.
I don't even know what that was. It looked almost like a Russian leg sweep almost, didn't it?
Yeah, he had the arm. He didn't get all of that Russian leg sweep, but it was enough. I can't believe after the spear, Tanahashi still had enough, you know, he was still with it enough to fight out of the bad luck fall a second time. Yeah. Oh, man.
Tanahashi is somebody that I feel like we both underestimate a lot.
Ducks clothesline, and now there's it is.
Sling Blade.
Sling Blade, finally.
Finally.
Doesn't even go over the high fly flow, goes right on the cover.
It seems like it's taken him so long just to hit that one Sling Blade. And now going upstairs, he's going to hit the high fly flow if Fale turns around. And he's around. But
oh my God.
Grenade.
And there it is.
Is that going to be it? It's not going to be it, John.
1, 2. And it's not. It's not. But let me tell you, Fale gets ever closer to beating Tanahashi. And this is far more dominant than Fale's G1 Climax performance against Tanahashi, because there has been, well, I mean, Tonga did interfere, to be fair, so I can't say there haven't been shenanigans. But it's been primarily Fale all match.
It has.
And, oh, wait a minute here.
This big coconut drops crossbody splash thing.
Oh, man, if he hits this, oh, look at that. Tanahashi saying no. Tanahashi, are you kidding me?
Tanahashi gonna go for a superplex?
Are you kidding? He gets it. Oh,
wow.
My God.
Fake it till you make it, John. It was hubris until he pulled it off.
Oh, my, but Fale already back up on his feet. Good. Are you serious?
Oh, and another one. Oh, but a scoop slam into a Michinoku driver.
And now he's going to go up. This is going to do it here. I don't think Fale's going to kick out. High fly flow. If he hits it, it's over.
He nailed it. That might be it.
That's going to do it, I think. 1, 2, 3 count.
That Michinoku driver might have been enough to put him away, but Tanahashi wanted to put the icing on the cake.
And for the moment, Tanahashi keeps his briefcase. He has survived Bad Luck Fale, who was incredibly game tonight.
But now we have to think, after that huge battle, after that war, I would even say, don't forget that Naito is still in Tanahashi's rear view.
Exactly. And let me tell you something.
Closing in on Tanahashi fast.
I think this is Naito's time, guys. I know. I can already see the commenters. I can already hear them, in my head. It's Tanahashi. There's no way. But if there's anybody that can do it, it's Tetsuya Naito.
Yep.
And Tanahashi may be celebrating for the moment. That briefcase, man. Could it be?
I'm almost expecting Naito to come out and attack him.
I would. Why wouldn't you? I mean,
it's
prime for the taking here.
Exactly.
I mean, could it be Okada versus Naito at Wrestle Kingdom? Or maybe a rematch from Wrestle Kingdom 9, this time main eventing for the gold, AJ Styles versus Naito at Wrestle Kingdom 10. I mean, there are still so many possibilities. We could do AJ Styles Tanahashi again if AJ Styles beats Okada. Okada Tanahashi again, which we know how big that match was at Wrestle Kingdom 9.
Okay, Tanahashi, you didn't main event. You don't get a half hour to talk on the mic and play your air guitar.
Yeah, we still have an Intercontinental Championship match to get to here.
Tanahashi still thinks he's the main event, John.
Of course he does. Oh, man, that makes me almost want to see Naito come out. And, well, I'm just so
beating on him.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Really send a message.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, Ashton. I'll ask you straight.
He just said Naito, I think, didn't he?
I think he might have. I think he might have mentioned Naito there. Oh,
my.
Are you really calling him out?
Yeah, that's like, wow, that's just, I don't know. That seems like a suicide mission.
I mean, I'm gonna put you in the hot seat, Ashton. Tanahashi versus Naito. I mean, do you think Tanahashi's going to main event Wrestle Kingdom, or do you think Naito's going to get the upset and take that briefcase?
I think Naito can do it.
I think he may have just called Naito out because you see he's seated, and you said
Yeah.
you thought he heard him say Naito. Oh my God, we're doing this. Oh
Oh,
my
man.
God, people. Oh, this could get dangerous real fast.
Naito, I don't think Naito is going to jump the gun, though, honestly. I think
I'm,
he's just coming out to, get a front row seat.
and Naito understands how close he may be.
He's just going to sit down right there.
Wow. If Naito can beat Tanahashi, he will go to Wrestle Kingdom 10, and Tanahashi still just explaining how it is to Naito. Naito does not give a damn, and that could be the difference.
It could. It definitely probably will be, honestly.
Because that briefcase means everything to Tanahashi. I dare say it means nothing to Naito, but that may be why he may soon possess it. It's crazy, folks. I know it sounds crazy, but you've all been watching Naito the same way we have. Tell me I'm wrong, because that
I
man
don't
has.
think
Yeah.
I don't think I would say that the briefcase means nothing to Naito.
But, well, I'll tell you what, he keeps it out of his mind. I think when I say it means nothing, it's not going to distract him from his performance. I think Tanahashi will be a guy, I think he'll feel the pressure. And, oh, wait a minute here. Wait a
Just toss
minute
the chair
here.
aside.
And now, Naito. If I know Naito, he's not going to even get in the ring. And there it is. Yep. Takes a walk.
Oh, Naito is just too good sometimes.
Tanahashi inviting Naito in, saying, hey, come on in, the water's fine. But I don't think what Tanahashi understands is Naito's so crazy, he'd take Tanahashi in the deep end and make him take a drink. I mean, that's just Naito for you.
I don't really understand that joke.
Well, I mean, to just drown him, just put him under the water.
Gotcha.
You may be inviting him into the pool, but who's really in control here? I remember a phrase I said about Dean Ambrose when we were talking about him in one of our TwitWow reviews. I said you could point a gun at Dean Ambrose, but he smiles because he knows that he's already disarmed you. That's become Naito. Tanahashi can talk all the crap he wants. To me, Naito's in control right now.
Yeah.
And now I don't know what more Tanahashi has to say. Naito's already told him pretty much with his body language, not tonight. Whatever you thought you were going to do here, I'm not going to allow it to happen tonight. And we've still got an Intercontinental Championship match to get to, our main event.
Yes! Goto Nakamura.
That's going to be amazing.
And this is all fallout from G1 because Nakamura beat Goto in that tournament.
That's right.
Let's not allow ourselves to forget that fact.
And now Tanahashi clutching that briefcase. That briefcase is the key to everything. It's the key back to the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. Tanahashi, we've talked about all the Wrestle Kingdoms he's main evented. Is it going to be another one? I mean, the answer to that is no, if you're Naito. But one has to wonder. I can't wait for that match. I cannot wait for that match. It's going to be something else. And you see here, Tanahashi.
Okay, that was kind of gross.
Yeah, wiping his face on all those towels.
Yeah, people just kind of hand him their towels for him to wipe his face with, and then it's like, oh my god, I have Tanahashi sweat.
I'm selling this on eBay.
Yeah, you know he would.
Now he's just taking quick wipes. Like, it's whatever.
Yeah.
It's weird that they actually think that that's a gift. I'd be like, no, it's okay. I'd rather cool myself off. I know my sweat. And now Tanahashi going to go to the back finally. There's still a chance for Naito to come out and just attack Tanahashi. And be like, psych.
That would be brilliant.
And it is going to be main event time here in just a few moments.
And this is a huge main event because we've already seen the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion on this show. He was in a 6-man tag. This is a main event for the Intercontinental Championship. Might not seem like a big deal to New Japan fans, but for those of us that have been pretty much following WWE and more American shows for most of our wrestling fandom, this is huge.
Now they're taking you back to when Goto beat Nakamura for the Intercontinental Championship in the first place.
Using that devastating Shoten Kai maneuver.
And then I think this is the G1 Climax performance. Oh, I guess
No,
not.
this was Dominion.
Okay. And Goto's been a fine Intercontinental Champion. That reign could come to an end tonight. Okay, this is G1 Climax.
Yeah, it is. And to me, I feel like Goto really won me over during G1.
I would agree with that.
Because to me, I didn't really understand the appeal to Goto prior to G1. And then in G1, some of the matches that he had, it kind of clicked for me why he's so great.
Absolutely. And I mean, they're already giving you the rundown with these two guys personally. Professionally, one of the big talking points from where I sit actually rests in the court of Shinsuke Nakamura. 4 times. 4 times this man has been Intercontinental Champion. If he can beat Goto tonight, he will be a 5-time Intercontinental Champion. I mean, Ashton, you want to talk about a dynasty.
Yeah.
I mean, good God.
Incredible.
Absolutely. And now Shinsuke Nakamura. And why shouldn't the man be confident he can do it? He made Goto tap out in G1 Climax. I mean, and then Goto, though, has pinned Nakamura twice. I mean, so these guys, there really isn't that psychological edge in my mind. Maybe it goes a little bit to Nakamura because he got the most recent victory. But, I just feel like the kind of at a stalemate. And we're really going to see who the better man is tonight.
Yep.
So I'm going to ask you, while we're still going through the tape here, I mean, who do you got? Do you think Goto's going to retain, or do you think Nakamura is going to cinch his 5th reign with the belt here?
You know what, man? I think that it is Goto's time. I mean, I would love to see Nakamura take the title back. That's just the fan in me. I freaking love Nakamura. He's my guy. But it just makes sense to me that this is Goto's time, and they wanted to give the big win to Nakamura so that they could make sure that he would be in the finals. I feel like there is a distinct possibility that had Nakamura not gotten injured during G1, I feel like he might have beaten Michael Elgin and then ended up losing to Goto, and those two would have gotten swapped.
Right.
But because of the injury, I think that he ended up beating Goto, which led to this, and I think Goto's going to retain.
All strong points, but you know what? I have no analytical points to counter yours. Just call it a gut feeling. I'm going to go with Nakamura on this one. I think we're going to see Nakamura emerge a 5-time Intercontinental Champion, because here's the thing, and I learned this about him at Wrestle Kingdom 9 when he had that clinic with Kota Ibushi for the Intercontinental Championship. Shinsuke Nakamura is a big match player. I mean, he took Tanahashi to distance in G1 Climax. He didn't come away with the win. He didn't. He lost. But Nakamura is a guy that when it's the big stage, when it's the big money, he's not unbeatable, but it is a mountain to climb to beat Shinsuke Nakamura.
The one thing, John, that I will say that kind of plays more into your camp than mine, Nakamura beat Goto with a bum elbow.
Yeah.
And now he's clean. He's healthy.
That's true. And look at Nakamura. I love the flamboyance of Nakamura. Look at him. He's got the headband and the jacket.
The Michael Jackson style.
Yeah, I mean, and he's home. He's comfortable. That's just it. But here's the thing, though. And again, this is why this match is so intriguing, and I was so excited for this main event, because Nakamura, I just feel like who he is a psychological advantage. But Goto's been so conditioned to it at this point that it doesn't really matter anymore. I mean, Nakamura's always been this I don't want to say eccentric, but I guess more unconventional, more wily kind of a guy. Goto's used to it. He's registered it. He's had answers for it. So no reason to think he won't have an answer for it again tonight. I mean, this is going to be so close, dude. It won't get any closer than this matchup right here. I will tell you that right now.
Man, this match is definitely looking to be the kind of match that you would not necessarily expect on a random show between G1 and Wrestle Kingdom, because typically, I mean, let's call it like it is. This pay-per-view for New Japan is almost like a B show. It's It's sort of like the battleground that you would expect in WWE of New Japan.
Right.
But I'm thinking this match is going to be a potential match of the year contender because these guys are going to just tear the house down.
Absolutely. No argument here, man. I think the familiarity only plays into that point.
What would you say has been the match of the night so far, John?
I actually, in all honesty, I really enjoyed reDRagon versus Time Splitters. Either that or Naito Shibata, because I was just so sucked into that match.
Yeah.
And the story they were
I mean,
telling.
that match was fun. I think that an underrated match of the night contender so far is the 6-man tag with AJ going against Okada and their partners.
Yeah, that was really good.
I really enjoyed that match, but I do agree with you that reDRagon and the Time Splitters tore the house down.
Oh, they killed it tonight. Proud moment for the junior tag team division. And now Goto. Again, you and I both became fans of him through the G1 climax. I mean, there were some wins that he got that I was shocked. The way he beat Michael Elgin with that unique pinning combination, that surprised me. Obviously, his Shoten Kai finisher has put many a great man away, has won him the Intercontinental Championship that he wears around his waist right now. He's champion for a reason, folks. I may be picking Nakamura at the end of the day to get his 5th reign, but don't think I'm sleeping on Goto. It's going to be difficult to do that for Nakamura. Just the same way for Goto, it's going to be difficult to beat Nakamura and retain that championship.
I mean, I fully expect this match to be a solid 15-plus minutes because there's no way either one of these guys is going to lose early on.
Exactly.
This match is two very persistent, very tough guys going against each other. And Nakamura calls himself the king of strong style. I'm not one to contend that. I personally think that maybe Ishii has more of a claim to that title, but obviously it's very much up for debate. I think that Goto is excellent at strong style as well, and I think Goto might be a little bit more technically inclined than Nakamura.
Right. And now look at that Nakamura. He is just in the zone tonight.
Nakamura Shinsuke.
Yeah, I forgot to do the big boisterous introduction. I love doing that, but I'll tell you what, depending on what he does at Wrestle Kingdom 10, in fact, whatever he does at Wrestle Kingdom 10, I'm going to bring out the voice for that, because that's the big stage, so. And there is Goto. His entrance is more generic, or like his thing, just raising it, just like, yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
But don't make that.
That's because folks. Goto isn't as concerned with the theatrics as Nakamura.
He's all business. I mean, folks, yeah, I'm having a little bit of fun at Goto's expense here, but A, that's because he's not in my proximity, and B, it's because I know that we're about to go to war here, and I just want one final laugh so we remember what it feels like before we see two men kill each other. And that's what it's all about, the Intercontinental Championship.
And now you see these guys prepping in their corners. This match is about to begin. I heard the bell rang already, but these guys are still going to have to go through a little bit of a feeling out process just to refamiliarize themselves with each other.
You gotta wonder. I mean, I say that really.
Look at Nakamura. Look at Nakamura raising that leg up. He's thinking about throwing out a kick, and it wouldn't even necessarily be a kick intended to harm. It would be a test kick to kind of test the waters and see just how much of a length advantage he has right now.
Yeah. Again, like you said, it's the feeling out process.
You see boxers do that a lot. Whenever you watch a boxing match, you'll always see the guys just kind of not even throw punches, just kind of reach their arm out to kind of test the distance between them and their opponent. And that's something that Nakamura likes to do a lot, but he doesn't use his arm, he uses his legs.
Right. And now look at this here. Going to be a test of strength. I've said throughout that I don't think either man has a discernible advantage over the other.
Oh, but look at this.
This Greco-Roman knuckle lock here, who's going to get the advantage?
These men are chest to chest right now, just trying to bull each other over.
I wonder how much is just pure power and how much is pride.
Look at this, Goto with the advantage, big time.
Oh, is he going to bridge Nakamura here? Nakamura down. He's got the shoulders almost down. Oh, Nakamura fights up.
Nakamura's got some great core strength.
And now look at that, controlling the wrist now. And now Goto tries rolling through. Now he controls the wrist of Nakamura.
Now Nakamura rolls through, kip up.
And the headband
he lost
comes
the headband.
Off.
The headband has been taken off.
Yeah, Nakamura, though, he's got more pressing matters on his mind. Could be a 5-time Intercontinental Champion by the time we go off the air tonight. Cartwheel there to break it, reverse the pressure. He does. Goes for that armbar.
Oh, nice head scissors there.
And look
For
at that
Nakamura.
almost slithering motion, Ashton, where he just kind of lay there for a second and looked up at Goto and said, yeah, I almost got you. I
Yeah, that was
almost got
really
you.
well timed.
Wow.
I will say, though, John, Nakamura has more pressing matters at hand, not only because he could become a 5-time Intercontinental Champion, he could also just get sent to the back of the line.
That is true, Ashton. But at the same time, I mean, we saw that he almost caught Goto just a few seconds ago. I mean, is Goto psyched out about that a little bit, thinking, man, I almost got caught there. I got to be more careful. Maybe Goto, I don't know. Do you think that's going to make him be a little bit out of step, maybe be a bit more conservative, or is he still going to do what Goto does?
I think it's Goto. I think that Goto isn't quite as decorated as Nakamura, so maybe he doesn't have quite as much experience going into these big matches as champion. So I think that maybe there is a possibility that it's gotten to him a little bit.
I would certainly agree. I mean, you're the main event. You're in there, and I think Goto.
You're the man right now.
Exactly. And look at that. I want to toss him down, try to stomp him there.
Kick. No.
Ducks the kick, forearm. Shoots off the ropes. Reverses the Irish whip. And now, oh, look at that. Reverse the arm drag there. Nice.
Nice shoulder block there from Goto. Goto might not have a length advantage, but he most definitely has a stopping power advantage.
Absolutely. And that clothesline there over the rope to the outside.
He is bigger than Nakamura. He is stronger than Nakamura. And as difficult as this may be to say, he might hit harder than Nakamura.
Yeah. And if you ask him, I'm sure he'd tell you that he just feels he is straight up better than Nakamura. But that's why we have a main event. That's why the Intercontinental Championship is at stake. Because we want to know who the better man is. And now look at that. Using the environment to his advantage is Goto here. And Nakamura's trying to, oh my God.
Just kicked the guardrail while Nakamura's neck was in it.
And Ashton, I mean, you talk about with Nakamura, if he loses, he goes to the back of the line. What happens to Goto, his morale, his state of mind, if he were to lose the Intercontinental Championship tonight? I mean, a match this big between two guys who know each other so well, you got to take the loss hard.
Yeah.
Man, I wouldn't want to be either of these guys right now because whoever loses, I mean, where do you go? What do you do? I mean, sure, if you're Goto, you may say, oh, well, I could just get a rematch, but I mean, how could your heart even be in it? I'd be so messed up mentally. I'd have to go home, personally.
How smart is Goto? Did you see that?
Yeah, he just flung Nakamura into the guardrail. Nakamura tried to get him back in the ring, and then Goto just flung his back into the guardrail there.
And then just kind of casually rolled right back into the ring.
Yeah, creating that distance while Nakamura absorbs all of the damage. Brilliant. I wouldn't expect anything.
I'm not trying to take anything away from Nakamura, but that was brilliant on Goto's part.
That's why he's the champion, man. I'm telling you.
Exactly. Yeah, I think that Goto might have a slight mental edge over Nakamura. I think that might also be why he became the champion in the first place.
And now look at this, though. Nakamura may have something to say about
Oh, the knee drop.
Good God.
That was brutal.
That was brutal. And now Nakamura here. Look at that. Rolls back in the ring. I don't know if he's going to roll back out. If I'm Nakamura, Ashton, I take the breather.
Definitely.
I get myself together.
Oh, yeah.
And I let Goto come to me.
Yep.
And I think
that is what you would do if you were Nakamura, though. Let's figure out what Nakamura is going to do.
I think he is going to do just that, though, because he has not left his place. And Goto's coming back in the ring. Goto may not have had a choice in the matter, though, and, well, he certainly had a choice there, kicking Goto's face off.
Yeah, I guess he's not necessarily just going to let Goto come to him, is he?
Well, he did partially, but I guess not all the way. He's like, no.
Nakamura's too impatient.
Exactly. I wonder if he was a kid that ever peeked in the closet for what he got for the holidays. I wonder what I got this year.
I don't know.
It's not about that. It's the here and now because there's a much bigger gift at stake. Intercontinental Championship, one of the most prestigious prizes in New Japan. I mean, when you say,
right.
Yeah, I'll tell you, you think Intercontinental Championship, and I'm sure a lot of North American taste upon their tongue, but that would mean that you're not too familiar with the New Japan Intercontinental title because their champions are kings, great men. Yeah, either those who go on to win the world title or who have been world champions already. I mean, it's a very, very prestigious prize, and Goto holds it for the moment, but Nakamura may soon reclaim it. He picks Goto up by the head, and then the nice snapmare. And I'm going to
Knee
drive him a
drop.
point of the knee. Nice. Goes right into the cover.
Two. Goto kicks out.
And you know what, though, Ashton? I like that from Nakamura very much. I like that urgency.
Yeah.
I like that there's no wasted motion. He doesn't let the effects of the knee drop linger. He goes right for the pin attempt because, hey, if I can win, I win. It's that simple.
Exactly.
And then he goes right back to the hold.
Very smart.
Brilliant by Nakamura. He may a strong style, but I'll be damned if this man isn't a thinking man's wrestler because just no wasted motion on the part of this man. And now he's just grounding the Intercontinental Champion, isolating him from getting that vertical base, and Goto is in trouble here.
If this match is Goto and vertical base versus Nakamura, Nakamura is going out of his way to isolate Goto from vertical base.
Exactly. Because unless you're well-versed in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I've never known a man to complain about having to fight another man on his back.
Yep.
So, there you go. And now look at that Goto there with the strikes on the chest. But
And I believe it's Shibata that did that a lot during G1, where if he would face a larger opponent, he would lie down on his back and try and fight from there.
Right, exactly. Oh, wait a minute here. Could it be the foot shivers?
It is.
And it is.
And
wow.
Goto actually, I'm surprised Goto didn't have any kind of a response to that at all.
Goto may be out of it here. I saw that look on his face, but he moves out of the way.
But Nakamura didn't miss. I mean, he missed, but he didn't hit the turnbuckle that hard. But it doesn't matter because Goto caught his foot, threw him back into the turnbuckle, and then clubbed him. And now Goto throws Nakamura into the opposite corner, goes in, big spinning heel kick.
Right in the corner there. And then could he follow up with the Bulldog here?
Bulldog, yep.
And he does. Wow. It is all Goto right now. Goes into the cover. Two. And Nakamura stays in it. I mean, you're talking it took multiple high fly flows from Tanahashi to beat Nakamura in the G1 Climax Finals. Goto isn't going to have it that easy.
I feel like it took 5.
I agree with that number. I think it did take 5, maybe even 6, but I think 5 is the right number. And now Goto with the follow through. And missed the lariat. And now wait a minute, could it be Saito suplex? And he got it.
Wow.
Looks to like here too. And Nakamura kicks out again. These well-placed near falls from each competitor, realizing that any opening is a good opening, and every time you cover your opponent, you make them exert energy on the kick out, so it has a long-term payoff as well. And it might just come down to a war of attrition between Goto and Nakamura. Nakamura slides out, eats a forearm for his troubles, responds in kind. Here comes Goto again, though, another forearm. The pride that Goto has, being the Intercontinental Champion, that is willing him on with these forearms, but will it be enough? Nakamura keeps responding. But Goto, he might have gotten the better of it here. No, Nakamura.
Nakamura, he dodged it, though. Goto dodged the extra forearm there from Nakamura.
And now he's going to shoot Nakamura off the ropes.
Nakamura reverses, knee to the gut, goes for the kick, swings around and hits him on the backside with a heel.
Amazing. Nakamura staying in this thing. What a kick.
Nakamura's athleticism, though.
He's ridiculous. He's absolutely ridiculous. And now Nakamura going to try and regain his vertical base. He's up on one knee. He's regained it here. He's up. Goto still stirring. And now the chest kicks, though, from Nakamura. He's not going to allow Goto to get up. And that is smart on the part of the challenger. And here we go. Another chest kick there.
Nakamura is really starting to take control here, John. But Goto is showing some fire here. Goto catches the leg, but Nakamura with the enziguri.
Oh, wow. And now what's Nakamura thinking? Oh, the knees. Good
Straight
God.
into the neck sometimes it looks like.
Good God. Nakamura, those knee strikes are as deadly as anything I've seen in a squared circle. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
And the fall forward suplex there. Oh, wait a minute. He's charging it up.
He wants a Bomaye already.
Oh, but look at that. Goto got out of the way.
Hitting the turnbuckle pad. That's not good.
Can Goto capitalize here?
Not only is there one of those steel rods in those turnbuckle pads, John, but you also got to think about the turnbuckles themselves behind it.
Exactly.
Oh, inverted lung blower.
Right on the back of the head, it looked like.
That was just a regular lung blower. Never mind.
Yeah, and again,
Inverted power slam.
And he
and
got
hits
it. But that seemed to be, when he drove the knees down, Ashton, it seemed to be right on the back of the head. So you know he's still thinking about the knee strike to really put this thing away here. And he's charging it up again.
He's going for it. He really wants to put this away quickly.
Absolutely. Oh, he is measuring his man. He wants it.
Oh, but Goto gets out of the way again.
Check
Goto
the
checks
arm.
the lariat. Nakamura goes for another lariat. Goto grabs it. Oh, Goto with an armbar.
Wow. Look at these mind games.
Yeah, because Nakamura loves a good armbar. Oh no! Goto's gonna break Nakamura's arm.
Oh, Goto maybe
channeling his inner Pentagon Jr.
I know. All he has to do is fall back. Oh wait, no, he's got other plans about what is he doing? Oh my God!
Is he gonna grab the foot and pull?
I think he was starting to. I don't know if he thought better of it, but I mean Nakamura looking contorted here, looking all kinds of bent.
I don't even know what to call this at this point.
I don't either. I mean Nakamura's got to use that limb advantage to get to the ropes, because his limbs are the only thing that are really free right now. Oh man, Nakamura saying he doesn't want to give up, even wagging the finger, and there it is. He got the leg on the rope. There it is, the foot right there. Goto makes the break. How much more do either of these men have to give? The Intercontinental Championship hangs in the balance. Goto looking to continue his dynasty, looking to continue what he's building. Nakamura looking to resume building his own empire for a 5th time with that championship. Goto maintains control of the arm, snaps it down.
Goto is really just taking that arm apart bit by bit.
Oh, now could it be a suplex here? And now look at how he, again, has control of that arm.
Yeah.
Nice suplex there. Maintained control of the arm throughout. And Nakamura still kicks out. I gotta ask you, Ashton, was that the injured arm as well? Because we knew about the bum elbow and everything.
Yeah, I think it is.
So look at Goto doing the homework. And now it makes sense, because I was wondering why he was targeting the arm. Then I remembered, as we talked about, he did get injured in G1 Climax, did Nakamura, and it was the elbow. And now look at the measured kicks there by Goto.
Goto looks at this point like he is completely in control. He's dominating this match right now.
And Ashton, when you're dominating an athlete, the cat.
Oh, look at that!
And
just kicks the arm out. Oh, wow! Nakamura was using his arm to prop himself up, and Goto just knocked it out. He wants a Shoten Kai already. No, Nakamura rolls through, out. Kicks him in the shin or in the back of the leg, and then the big Boma Ye here. Looks like both men are down though.
Yeah, I don't think Nakamura is going to be able to capitalize.
No, he's not.
That knee square in the back of the head there. Damn. And I really think it was smart by Nakamura to kick Goto's leg out from underneath and make him go down first and then hit the knee. Makes all the sense in the world to me, because now he's really draining Goto's energy.
And now both men down. You have to wonder who's going to get to their feet first. You'd have to think whoever that man is would get a huge advantage.
Absolutely, Ashton. No arguments here.
I mean, you figure if Nakamura gets to his feet first, he could probably go for another Bomaye.
Yeah, but I mean,
it looks like Goto might be the man. Although actually, they look pretty even.
And now I think they may even exchange forearms from there, and they are
from their knees.
My God, these two guys will take a piece of each other however they can get it. It's like we don't even have to wait for the vertical base. Let's just do it right now. Let's do it right now.
More forearms. These guys are absolutely relentless with these forearms.
Without question. And again, it continues. Goto firing up. He's got to go into that second gear here.
That was a big forearm, but Nakamura says, I am the king of strong style.
Nakamura not to be denied here. He's saying, you want some of me? Come on. Come and take it. Come and take it. And there
was the extra oomph on that. He has him up. Fireman's carry. No.
Oh, Goto fights out. Checks the leg. Oh, but the arm gets checked from Goto. Oh, Goto ducks the kick. Gets the knee in the gut.
Big There's the kick to the back of the head.
My God, this back and forth here.
Whew.
And I think he got again. Oh, a cover here. 2. And Goto kicked out. Wow, and now we're getting frustrated.
Yeah. I don't even know if frustrated is the word. He seems like he's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, well, I mean, Goto certainly put him through hell tonight. Working
Come
over
on,
the
Shinsuke.
previously injured arm here. Keep in mind, Nakamura still has his armbar in the bag. He hasn't used that yet. Then
That's right.
again, Goto hasn't hit the Shotenkai.
That's true. We also need to remember that Nakamura has only hit one Bomaye, and typically it takes 2 or 3 to put an opponent away.
Actually, I feel like he hit a second one when Goto was down on the ground, and that was what the pinfall attempt was earlier. So I think the count's at 2 Bomayes personally.
That's
But
true. Yeah, because he hit one and went for a pin, and then he hit a second one and didn't have the energy to capitalize.
Oh, wait a minute here. Wait a
Oh,
minute.
are we going to get a landslide?
No, could it be a Yoshi Tonic? Could it be a Yoshi Tonic from Goto? I think it might be.
It looked like Nakamura wanted a middle rope landslide, but I don't think Goto's going to let him have it.
I think Goto wants a Yoshi Tonic and Nakamura wants a landslide. We'll see who gets what first. And now the battle for supremacy on the top rope. I mean,
the headbutts.
Oh,
this is going to be a Yoshi Tonic for sure, John. You called it.
Oh, man. Avalanche Yoshi Tonic upcoming. Everybody duck for cover here. Oh, Goto posing. He may be taking too much time. And there it is.
No, he definitely didn't take too much time. He goes for the pin right away, though. 1, 2. Nakamura kicks out.
Nakamura stays in it.
Wow.
How much does being Intercontinental Champion for a 5th time mean to Shinsuke Nakamura?
Enough that he can kick out of a middle rope Yoshi Tonic.
I mean, to me, and I know you're the bigger Shinsuke Nakamura fan, so this may be a point of separation, which is fine. But for me, in my viewership of Nakamura, I just believe him to be synonymous with the Intercontinental Championship.
I completely agree. He really is. That's his title.
And that's just it. That's what it comes down to.
It's funny because he wasn't even the inaugural champion. MVP was, but it has, over the years, Shinsuke Nakamura and the Intercontinental Championship have become one and the same. They're synonymous.
And that's what this is about. And look at this here. Fireman's carry from Goto.
Is he going to drop into the neck breaker? The neck breaker.
There it is.
He calls that Ushigoroshi.
Well, the near fall. I was about to say he got 3. My God, that was close.
Wow.
But that's what this comes down to. In Shinsuke Nakamura's mind, Goto owns something that doesn't belong to him, but that belongs to Shinsuke Nakamura, the Intercontinental
now Goto's
title.
setting Nakamura up on the top rope. Is he going to go for a middle rope Ushigoroshi?
Well, I'll tell you what, the roles are reversed. If you remember, where Goto is now, that's where Shinsuke Nakamura was earlier. And I think
he does want it. He wants that Ushigoroshi on the middle rope, that fireman's carry neck breaker.
I don't know if Nakamura, and I will.
And he hit it.
Got it.
He did hit it. Oh my!
Could have fought out.
Kick out Nakamura. 1, 2.
And he does.
And he did. He kicked out. We're good.
He does.
Oh my goodness!
It could come down, Ashton, to the armbar versus the Shotenkai here. Now Goto wants it. He wants to end this thing.
He's going for the Shotenkai. He has Nakamura up, and Nakamura with the knee.
Oh, the knee right in the
with the headbutt. That headbutt has won Hirooki Goto so many matches.
And it may win.
He wants another. He's going for another Shotenkai. He wants this.
Oh, wait a minute here.
Oh, just a straight punch. That might have knocked him out. Yeah, that was a closed fist. Ref's reprimanding Nakamura and everything. That might have knocked Goto out.
Yeah, here's the thing. The ref's admonishing Nakamura for it, but Nakamura's not going to get DQ'd, so why would he give a damn?
Oh, the headbutt. Another headbutt there from Goto.
Good.
That might have knocked Nakamura out.
Nakamura just caved there, just fell to the ground. Goto firing up. He is not going to be denied. He's going to try it potentially again. Now he's got a closed fist. And now wait!
Oh, the armbar!
Oh, he got caught, but the hands clasped. The hands are clasped. Champion.
That's so smart by Goto. The reaction time required to recognize what your opponent's going for mid-move and to clasp your hands to counter it. So smart. Oh, and look at this! An armbar of his own!
Look at that! Man, I'll give Nakamura all the credit in the world, but this is Goto's time. That was a brilliant counter.
Oh, and he's kicking him in the face.
Oh, my God. And I think
he's got the armbar.
Almost. Nakamura's other arm, it's kind of flailing a little bit.
Oh, it's so close.
It's not totally bent back. He's trying to rejoin the hand, but now look at this. Goto trying to push it down. Oh, reverse the pressure.
Oh.
What's this?
Oh, back into this submission.
Oh,
This modified Fujiwara armbar with the arm hooked around the back.
Wow. And I hope our camera's got a good angle. Nakamura hasn't tapped out yet. He hasn't given in yet. And now look at this. He's trying to get back on the knees. Rolls.
How smart is Shinsuke Nakamura?
Wow.
Oh my yay! Oh my yay! There it is!
But he's got to capitalize.
He's down and out, man. Is he going to have to go for another one?
He might, but will Goto have it too much together to be able to, fight out of it? I mean, will Nakamura be able to hit another one? I always get wary with the knee because anytime a guy recovers, I think, well, that's another chance for them to counter. Oh, but Nakamura wants it. He wants it so bad. Could it be the 5th Intercontinental Championship reign? Is he going to get it here? And it got checked. And that's what I was talking about.
Oh, but he hits it with the other leg.
Oh, Nakamura's feeling it. He's charging up again.
Oh, yeah.
He got it.
He hit it.
He got it. Oh, my God. 1, 2, 3 count. 5-time Intercontinental Champion.
Shinsuke Nakamura has done it again, John.
My gut, for one night only, backed the right horse.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
That's amazing.
Unbelievable. What a night for chaos.
Welcome back to the throne on which you belong, Shinsuke.
I said earlier, that's what this match was about. In Shinsuke Nakamura's mind, Goto possessed something that never really belonged to him, and tonight, Nakamura has reclaimed it.
Wow. Incredible. That was an excellent match, too.
That was superb.
I think it's worth noting, though, John, we do know that Goto is entitled to a rematch. He didn't hit the Shotenkai once in that match.
He didn't. Nakamura had it so well scouted throughout.
My question, though, is if that's a repeatable performance on Nakamura's part.
And we'll see.
Because in the past, that Shotenkai is exactly what Goto needed to put Nakamura away. That's how he beat him for the title in the first place. And tonight, he didn't even have the opportunity to use it.
And Goto, I also said earlier in the matchup, Ashton, that a loss, the loser of this match, mentally, what that would have to do to you. To think that when Goto wakes up, when he becomes with it, and he realizes that the Intercontinental Championship isn't with him, I mean, what is that going to do to that man's psyche? And look at this. Nakamura with the presentation of the trophies, but I think there's only one trophy he cares about. For the 5th time, Ashton, he is on this mountaintop.
And it's the mountaintop that he made, basically.
Exactly. He has scaled it once again, folks.
The house that he built.
Like I said, for me, I didn't have any analytical points. I didn't have any criteria. It just came down to a gut because I think Shinsuke Nakamura is a big money player, and he proved it again tonight. Good God, when everything was on the line, when his arm was being beaten to hell, Nakamura pushed through it, and with that, he has attained immortality. 5 times. Good God.
Shinsuke Nakamura is the king of the world right now, John.
And you just gotta wonder, at Wrestle Kingdom 10, who is he gonna face for that Intercontinental Champion if he indeed is the Intercontinental Champion? We know at Wrestle Kingdom 9, he went to distance with Kota Ibushi. What could Wrestle Kingdom 10 have in store for the King of the Strong Style, the King of the Intercontinental Championship? And
that's a great question. I think Goto is definitely at the front of the line. He needs a rematch. I think we need to get that out of the way for sure. I'm trying to remember that maybe Elgin comes back for a title shot.
Wait a minute here, Carl Anderson.
Carl Anderson did beat Nakamura in the first day of G1 before the injury.
How long have I been saying that I think Carl Anderson is due a singles championship run? And he is now eyeing the Intercontinental Championship. To think that we were saying Naito. No, Naito's focused on Tanahashi, which leaves Carl Anderson an opening. And you know a machine gun loves nothing more than an open shooting range.
He's clapping for Nakamura, but you know this isn't going to last very long. Is he going to cut a promo, or is he going to beat him down? That's my question.
Oh, is he laying down the gauntlet here? Are we doing this? Oh, my God.
He's shouting out the name of the city, Kobe. Congratulations to the brand new IWGP Intercontinental Champion, Nakamura Shinsuke.
Oh, wow. And Nakamura's face.
Kobe. Here we go.
Carl Anderson. Oh.
Yep.
He's
He just said, G1, I beat you.
Wow, okay, here we are doing this. Wow. Carl Anderson.
He is a 4-time IWGP tag team champion, but he wants to be the Intercontinental Champion.
Carl Anderson staking his claim. Good God. Oh, Nakamura, though, rising to his feet.
Wow. What do you say? He's asking Nakamura if he accepts his challenge.
Well, I don't know if I would look away from Nakamura, but yeah, I don't know here. How's Nakamura?
Wow, he just locked Nakamura.
I know, Nakamura just snatching the mic out of his hands.
He basically just said 1, 2, 3 Bullet Club, yow! Which is Nakamura's catchphrase.
Right. Hey, you've said that's Carl Anderson's gimmick, is just mocking other people's gimmicks.
Yeah. Now, unfortunately, I can't understand Nakamura, so it's not really that helpful, but
well, I want
still
to see
very interesting that Carl Anderson came out immediately after the match to challenge him. And he just said, yow. I don't know. Is he going to accept the challenge or not? Did he accept the challenge?
I think he did, because he's getting up in his face now.
Yeah.
I've never known a man.
Dude, oh my goodness. This card for the next pay-per-view is already looking incredible.
Yeah, Naito Tanahashi. And now Nakamura, Carl Anderson. And Ashton, you know what a big fan of Carl Anderson I am. Can he do it again? Can he beat Nakamura for a second time when it really counts for that Intercontinental Championship? That's the question here.
Wow.
That's going to be a great match. I can't wait to call that.
Yeah.
That's going to be amazing.
It is. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Carl Anderson. I mean, Ashton, I know you love Shinsuke, so I mean no disrespect, but I feel like it's been Carl Anderson's time for a while now.
Yeah.
Everything's been clicking for him. And if anybody can beat Nakamura, despite the fact that he just won the damn thing for the Intercontinental Championship, it is the Machine Gun Carl Anderson, which also begs the question, where does Goto fit into this scheme? You know, he is owed a rematch.
Yeah. That's a great point. That's a really, really good point. I wonder if we're going to end up with a triple threat or if Carl Anderson is going to kind of cut in front of Goto in the line, or if he's just going to kind of sit back and wait until after Goto gets his rematch in.
Maybe we're just set to do Goto Nakamura at Wrestle Kingdom 10, because I think these guys are tied now with each other at 2 wins apiece.
Yeah.
So, I mean, wow. I mean, I'm excited about Carl Anderson doing this, though. I've been looking for him to branch out away from the tag team division. Oh, my God, the streamers. Sorry, folks. I didn't quite expect that. Yeah, I've been looking for Carl Anderson to really break out of the tag team division for some time. And I'm just stoked that he gets to work with Nakamura some more, because I love their G1 Climax match. I just
want to throw this out there for everyone to know. Our next English commentary for New Japan is going to be October 12th. The name of the show is King of Pro Wrestling 2015. And I'm going to do a quick rundown of the card that's been set so far. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Tanahashi versus Naito for the IWGP Challenge Right Certificate. Right. Kenny Omega versus Matt Sydal for the Junior Heavyweight Championship. Nakamura versus Carl Anderson for the Intercontinental Championship. And Okada versus Styles for the Heavyweight Championship.
That is a stacked stacked card.
That's just so far. There are also, just as far as what things are kind of shaping up to be, it also looks like we're going to end up getting a never open weight championship match between Makabe and Ishii, and a junior tag team championship match between reDRagon and Roppongi Vice.
I am so stoked for that card already.
Yeah.
Like, this show did such an amazing job getting me hyped for all of those matches. There's not one match that you listed that I'm disinterested in. Like, I'm ready for the whole thing.
It's going to
Wow.
be incredible. It's going to be great. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to close things out now. It's been fun. This has been a really, really fun experience. I'm glad that we kind of did one of these sort of middle pay-per-views to kind of make sure that we're all caught up for the big one that's coming up on October 12th. We will see everyone for that. Until then, if you're only in this for the New Japan English commentary, we'll see you on October 12th. Otherwise, we will see you for our Lucha Rewatch episode 8 on Wednesday.